Good morning, dear students. In this video, I will be discussing question number 85 from the topic of double integrals. So, let us discuss the question. The question is, find the average value of the function f of xy is equal to 1 by xy over the square log 2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2 log 2. And log 2 y less than or equal to y less than or equal to 2 log 2. So our region is this and our function is f of xy is equal to 1 by xy, and we have to find the average value in this case. So first let us sketch the region of integration. So this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis, this is our origin. Suppose let this be log 2, the point log 2. Then this point is twice the distance. So we can consider this as 2 log 2. Similarly, in the y-axis, if we take this as log 2, this will be 2 log 2. Now, we have to sketch the region of integration. So first we will consider the limits of x. Log 2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2 log 2. So in this case, we can see our boundary. So see the boundary in this case. Our boundaries are x equal to log 2 and x equal to 2 log 2. So x equal to log 2 means the line passing through log 2 parallel to y-axis. Similarly, x equal to 2 log 2 means the line passing through 2 log 2 passing through the and parallel to the y-axis. So the region between these two is our first limit of x. Now let us see the region of y. So log 2 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 2 log 2. So here also let us see what is our region of boundary. Our boundary is log 2 equal to y and y is equal to 2 log 2. So y equal to 2 log 2 means the line passing through log 2 parallel to the x-axis, and y equal to 2 log 2 means the line passing through 2 log 2 on the y-axis and parallel to our x-axis. So the region between these two lines is our region in this case. Now the common region for both the cases is this region. So here the region of integration is this particular rectangular region. So now we have properly identified the region here. So let us see the vertices of this region. So we can see this vertex. What is this point? So we can see on the x-axis it is log 2. On the y-axis it is log 2. So this point is log 2 comma log 2. Now let us see the next vertex. So this point we can see on the x-axis it is 2 log 2. On the y-axis it is log 2. So this is 2 log 2 comma log 2. Similarly here we can see here it is x-axis is 2 log 2. On the y-axis it is 2 log 2. So it is 2 log 2 comma 2 log 2. So this point we can see on the x-axis it is 2 log 2 and on the y-axis it is 2 log 2. So this point is log 2 comma 2 log 2. So we have described the region and the vertices of this region. Now, so we have to find the average value of this function. So let us see first what is the formula for to find the average value. Average value is equal to 1 by capital A double integral f of xy dy into dx. So first let us find the value of capital A. Capital A is area of our rectangle. So let us see, we know that the area of a rectangle is always length into breadth. So let us see what is the length and breadth here. So let us see the region. This is our region. Now here we can see that what can we say about this length? We know this point is 2 log 2. This is log 2. So the difference between these two log 2 and log 2 is log 2. So this distance will be log 2. So we can say that this distance is log 2. Now what about this distance? We can see that this point is 2 log 2 and this point is log 2. So this distance will be the difference between these 2 points, that is 2 log 2 minus log 2. So this difference is again log 2. So this we get length is log 2, breadth is log 2. So basically this is a square. So in case what is the area of a square? It is either you can find length into breadth or you can write it as length into length square or side square. So we get that log 2 into log 2. That is log 2 the whole square is the area of this region. So here we get the area of the region is log 2 into log 2, that is log 2 square. So we get the value of capital A. Now we are finding double integral f of x by dy dx. So here we already know the limits of x and y. The limit of x is from log 2 to log 2. The limit of y is from log 2 to log 2. Our f of xy is 1 by xy dy dx is equal to. So first let us integrate with respect to y. So integral log 2 to log 2 1 by x, integral log 2 to log 2 1 by y dy dx. So integrating we get integral log 2 to log 2 1 by x log y, limits are from log 2 to log 2 dx. Then in the next step we'll be putting the upper limit for y minus lower limit. So we get 1 by x log of 2 log 2 minus log of log 2 dx. Then the next step we get the integral log 2 to log 2 1 by x log of 2 log 2. Here we can consider log AB form, log AB formula, that is log AB equal to log A plus log B. So here log 2 into log 2 can be written as log 2 plus log of log 2 minus log of log 2. So here we are getting plus log 2 plus log of log 2 and minus log of log 2. They get cancelled. So we get log 2 into integral log 2 to log 2 1 by x dx. So now in the next step we can see we will integrate this term with respect to x. So log 2 into integral 1 by x is log x. Limits are from log 2 to 2 log 2. Now we put the upper limit minus lower limit. So we get log 2 into log of 2 log 2 minus log of log 2. So here we get log 2 into, again we use log AB formula, that is log AB equal to log A plus log B. So we get log 2 into log A is log 2 plus log of log 2 minus log of log 2 plus log of log 2 and minus log of log 2 gets cancelled. So we get log 2 into log 2, that is log 2 square. So now we find the average value. So we have average value is 1 by a double integral f of xy dA. So now we substitute, we have a is equal to log of a 2 square. Also double integral f of x dA is equal to log 2 the whole square. So we get log 2 the whole square by log 2 the whole square. We get it as 1. So next we have question number 86. Find the average value of the function f of xy is equal to xy over, the first case is A, the square bounded by the lines x equal to 1, y equal to 1 in the first quadrant. This is our first case. Second is B, the quarter circle x square plus y square less than or equal to 1 in the first quadrant. So we are having that we have to find the average value of the function f of xy is equal to xy over these two given regions. So first let us discuss the first part A. So our part A here in this case our function f of x y is x into y, and area, we know area, first we have to find the region of integration. So region is the square bounded by the lines x equal to 1, y equal to 1 in the first quadrant. So now let us sketch the region. So this is our x-axis, this is y-axis, this is our origin, and now let us take the line x equal to 1, x equal to 1. So let this point be 1 on the x-axis and let this point be 1 on the y-axis. So x equal to 1. X equal to 1 means the line passing through the point x equal to 1 parallel to our y-axis, and y equal to 1 means the line passing through the point 1 on the y-axis parallel to the x-axis. So this is our x equal to 1 and y equal to 1. Now in the first quadrant means what? So first in the area bounded in the first quadrant means this is our first quadrant, positive x and positive y axis. So the area bounded by x equal to 1, y equal to 1 and x axis, positive x and positive y axis is this region. So this is our region of integration. So this particular region is a region of integration. So now we will observe the square and we'll be doing the average value of the function. So now let us see the vertices of the region. So this square is our region. This square is our region. Now let us see the vertices. So this point is our origin. So the point is 0, 0. Let us see this point. This is the point 1 on the x-axis. So the point is 1, 0. Now this point is the one on the y-axis. So this point is 0, 1. Now this point, we can see that here this is for x-axis it is 1 and for y-axis it is 1. So this point is 1, 1. So these are the vertices. Now first let us find the area of this region. So first let us find the area. We know that this is a rectangular region. Either it is a square or a rectangle. So first let us find the length and breadth. So this value is 1 on the y-axis. This is 0. So this length will be, this particular length is 1 minus 0, that is 1. Similarly, this point is 1, 0 and this is 0. So the difference between these two is 1. So our length is equal to 1. Breadth is also equal to 1. So the area of this region is length into breadth, that is 1 into 1 equal to 1. Now let us find the average value. The average value equal to, so we have the formula for the average value. Average value equal to 1 by capital A double integral f of xy dy dx. Now first we will be finding double integral f of xy dy dx. So our function here is xy. We can find the limits of x and y. So here we are finding double integral f dx dy dx. So we can think about the limit of x and y by considering a vertical line parallel to the y-axis. So we can see that as this line enters this region at this point, the value of y is equal to 0. At this point, the value of y will be equal to 1. And we can see that this line covers the region when it shifts to this point to this point. So at this point the value of y is x is 0 and at this point the value of x is 1. So the limit of x is from 0 to 1, the limit of y is from 0 to 1. So we will put the limits of x and y, the value of f of xy dy dx. Now we are going to find integral 0 to 1. First we will be integrating with respect to y. So integral 0 to 1 y dy. So integration 0 to 1 x into the integral of y is y square by 2. The limit is from 0 to 1 dx. So this is equal to, now we'll be putting the upper limit minus lower limit. So we get integral 0 to 1 x into 1 by 2 minus 0 dx. So we get next step, we get this term 0 and we get 1 by 2 into integral 0 to 1 x dx. So in the next step, we'll be integrating with respect to x. So we get half into x square by 2 limit from 0 to 1. So half into the limit, upper limit is 1 by 2, 1. So 1 by 2 minus lower limit 0. So you get half into half, that is 1 by 4. So we get the average value is equal to 1 by a double integral f of xy dA. We know that the area is 1. So 1 by 1 into the double integral f of xy dA is 1 by 4. So we get the answer as 1 by 4. Now next case, second part B. In this, the region is the quarter circle x square plus y square less than or equal to 1 in the first quadrant. So the quarter circle, what does it mean? So we know that, so first let us sketch this region, the quarter circle x square plus y square less than or equal to 1 in the first quadrant. Okay, so quarter circle means 1/4 of the circle. And first we have to sketch the circle. So x square plus y square less than or equal to 1. That means it is a circle centered at 0 and radius 1. So this is our region. So this is x square plus y square less than or equal to 1. Now we have to, our region is quarter circle. Quarter circle means 1/4 of the circle. So it can be either this quarter or this quarter or this quarter or this quarter. And again it is given that the quarter circle x square plus y square less than or equal to 1 in the first quadrant. So that means this is our first quadrant and this particular quarter circle in the first quadrant is the region. Okay, so this quarter circle in the first quadrant is our region. So now we have to find the vertices of this region. Now this is our origin, so this point is 0, 0. Now this point, we can see that this circle is of radius 1. So this distance is 1 on the x-axis, so this point will be 1, 0. Similarly, we know that the radius of the circle is 1, centered at origin. So this distance is 1, so this point will be 0, 1. If someone is asking this point, this will be minus 1, 0. This will be 0, minus 1. So we now found the vertices of this region. Now by using this region, we will be finding the limit of x and y. So for that, let us consider a vertical line passing through this region, and we can see that this line touches this region at this point. So we are using vertical cross-section method. So in this, we can see that this line touches this region at this boundary at this point. At this point, the value of y is 0. At this point, the value of y is, this is a part of the circle x square plus y square equal to 1. So at this point, the value of y is root of x square minus y square. So we get that the limit of y is from 0 to root x square minus y square. Similarly, we can see that we can shift this line from this point to this point to cover the region. So we see that when this line at this point, when we keep this line at this point, the value of x is 0. At this point, the value of x will be 1. So our limit of x is from 0 to 1. So now we get the limit of x and y. So we put in our formula double integral of f of xy dy dx. If you are finding double integral of dy dx, we will be putting the limit of x first, then with the limit of y. Limit of x is 0 to 1, the limit of y is from 0 to root x square minus 1. Now, the value of the function f of xy is x into y. So we get integral 0 to 1, integral 0 to x square minus 1, xy into dy dx. So integral 0 to 1, x into integral 0 to root x square minus 1 by dy dx. So integral 0 to 1 x into, now integral of y is y square by 2. The limit is from 0 to root x square minus 1 dx. So integral 0 to 1 x into the putting the limits of y, we get root of x square minus 1 the whole square by 2 minus 0 by 2 dx. Now we simplify it, we get integral 0 to 1 x into x square minus 1 by 2 dx. So in the next step, we'll be simplifying it. So after simplifying, we get this form. Okay. So when you get this form, now in the next step, we'll be integrating it with respect to x. So half into integral of x cube is x raised to 4 by 4. Limit is from 0 to 1 minus half into integral x is x square by 2. Limit from 0 to 1. So in the next step, we shall put the upper limit minus lower limit. So when you put the upper limit minus lower limit, we get half into 1 by 4 minus 0 by 4 minus half into half minus 0 by 2. So this is 1 by 8 minus 1 by 4, that is minus 1 by 8. So we get the value of double integral f of xy is minus 1 by 8. Now we are finding the area of the circle. So area of our region. So we know that the area, either we can use the previous methods or we can also use the geometrical method. We know what is the area of a circle. Area of a circle is always pi r square. So here r is this 1. So the area of this whole circle will be pi into 1 square, that is pi. So area of only this region, if you have to find the area of 1/4 of the circle, that means we have to consider 1 by 4 into area of the whole circle. Okay. So here we get 1 by 4 into area of the whole circle, that is pi. So we know area of a circle is pi into radius square. So area of quarter circle will be pi into radius square by 4. And here radius is equal to 1. So we get pi into 1 square by 4, that is area is equal to pi by 4. Now